did this game last week. It is Shakespeare, but this time we are going to try it with the Backstage expansion. And we need to figure out exactly how that goes, but, like, we've read the rules, obviously, but we need to actually figure out how it's going to work. So the one thing I'm still confused on the rules is I think that this is the 2 costume piece. It's a 1-time bonus and not a
recurring bonus,
and not a 2 times during the rehearsals bonus.
I see.
Okay, so we should. I'm just gonna let you go. You have. Oh, it's not you going first, but I'm gonna let. Well, we actually have to do a little bit of setup. Let's see here. We have to choose some of these cards here. I'm gonna have you go first on the order, first on initiative, and then I'm going last, so I get to recruit a character. These 4 characters will go away for the beginning of the actual game. But I'm gonna recruit first. I have you going first.
Okay.
Unless you want to fight over that. Go big or go home.
Is this up 1 on each track?
Yep. Twice as expensive. That only happens at most twice over the course of the game.
Yeah, I know. And she is pretty expensive. I could get the actor that gives me more money. Yeah, I'm doing this one.
Going big?
Going big.
You're already home, so I suppose there's not too much to lose there. Okay, Shylock is new to the expansion as well.
Still no Goldsmith.
Nope. I mean, they might be out of the game. We don't even know.
True.
We put in 9 new cards and took 9 out. There may be no Goldsmith.
That is true.
Okay, so it's time. I believe it's time to do bids. I just played this last week, and yet I haven't completely memorized every rule of it. I gotta actually look at these and figure out. Yeah. Alright, you were first on initiative, so you stay first on turn order.
So these go up here. Or yep. That one goes up there.
Yep.
Okay. I think...
And remember that you earn your initiative, your tiebreaker, first time you use a character on your board. But now you have 3 things you can do. You can use, you can recruit, or you can activate one of these. But not with this guy, it synergizes with that. Hey Vince, how's it going?
People in our board game stream.
Yeah.
I
popped into his Discord, so I figure that probably doesn't hurt. Yeah. But
I'm gonna use this guy to recruit a level 4 costume piece, which I'm gonna put on Lady Macbeth.
Yeah, I can see the argument for that. Okay, now that you've done that and you've got initiative locked up, there's no reason for me to necessarily rush to doing initiative. Would I prefer Puck or Iago? I think I'm gonna be cheap. Because I paid so much out of the gate, I think I'm gonna pick up Puck now.
Well, I am not going to be. I'm gonna pick up the set maker.
Again, there's one of these rag collectors that works well with that particular one. Okay. But I don't know if you actually want to do that.
And that one lets me pick from the discards. I'm assuming still not gold discards.
No. I don't think there's any way that I've seen yet to get gold out of the discard, but we don't know what's in this deck yet, so we'll figure it out. Let's see. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna get the communal resources. Well, the communal resources are gettable.
I think I'm gonna buy one of these guys.
Yeah, that just comes back.
Do I get that right now?
Yeah.
So I could use that this turn.
Yeah, you can next time you act, but there's no discard, so you really can't.
Yeah. We haven't discarded anything yet.
Okay, so that's your action there. So it's back to me. I am going to. You don't. Yeah, I better actually get on set pieces before you get on set pieces. So then my question is, how will I want to approach my 8 set pieces? Because I can go 5 and 3.
What's this track for, by the way?
It interacts with these cards, and you didn't want me to explain it till we got
Okay.
So, 5 and 3, or just go 4 and 4 is just gonna completely overshoot my my ambiance ability. So I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm going to take a 4 and a 3 and a 1, and I'm going to be a little risky, but we're going to build up one side of my set like this. That's 8 points. You lose 1, and I gain 2.
This starts here, right?
Yeah, you lose 1, I gain 2.
Okay. Well, then I think I'm going to set up my stage. I have a 6 power stage. I think I'm just going to do the 4 and the 2. So the 4 is going to give me 2 ambiance back. The 2 is going to give me a buck, which I will just put here to know that I can pay, that guy's paid for.
So looking at the pieces on my board and the cylinders I have left, I'm going to go and say that that getting people some costumes, even if they're not the most optimal costumes, is probably the way to be going here.
2 ambiance for a point doesn't sound too bad. Hitting the queen up for some money doesn't sound like a bad idea, especially since I had pretty expensive characters to start with.
Of course, remember your cooldown. That's always the trick with this game.
I think I am going to hit the ambiance.
I can't
get it maxed out.
I cannot argue with finding a way to sneak a point. Meanwhile,
yeah, should I do Shakespeare and match you, or should I get some money from the queen? I think I'm gonna get some money from the queen. So that's $4 from the queen, so I don't have to worry about paying for that guy right now.
I'm gonna go fish for a card, actually.
Or even better, that's 5.
Not so sure if I wanted that. But we're gonna take it, and we'll keep that face down until the end of the game, or until I choose, or until if it's one of the ones that I reveal during the ambience phase, then I can reveal it during the ambience phase. Anyway, looks like during the ambience phase, we each get a point.
We both get a point!
Which means I have to head over to OBS and update some scores.
Okay, so I have to cool down 3. I am going to cool down the queen. I am going to cool down the set maker. Do we see these cards before we decide cooldown?
Nope.
Okay.
That's all during the cleanup of the next, the start of the next round. I'll triple check that. I'm pretty sure.
I'll cool down ambiance.
Yeah, maintenance is. Oh. Nope, maintenance is before that. So you get to
you get to decide what you want to cool down based on what comes up.
You may not have done that last time.
Oh, that highly tempts me. Okay.
Let me see if the rest of the board fills out too. That might change if that changes your mind.
I don't think it's going to, but it's good to know.
Yeah, so the entire board, I don't think we did this right last time. The entire board is replenished before
and then you can use
the rest
that info
phase.
to decide what you cool down.
Yeah. Which that actually might change mine. It's too many.
So many tiny costume pieces.
I'm looking at that and I'm like, my 8 costumer or my 8 set builder is not looking super valuable given that situation. So let's learn.
Okay, so this one's pretty obvious to me. What's a green dot?
That's take a green
Costume
circle.
bit.
It's got to be
Okay.
costume if available.
So these are all that one we know, but what about the
one
rest?
One fewer
here?
rest token during the next phase.
Ooh.
We done the Hatter.
Yep.
Kit Marlowe with the mustache down here.
That's pretty obvious.
1 space. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I think I got it.
All right. So what do we got? I gotta actually this doesn't look like this is gonna be my best bet right now. So I gotta actually reconsider that because there may just not be.
Remind me what this symbol is. Let's take a stage.
That means right? That means ignore symmetry.
Ah.
I'm just I'm not sure that this guy is gonna do me much good this turn, but I'm also not sure that he's gonna be all that valuable otherwise. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do if I don't do that. I'm gonna leave this the way it is. I obviously have 2nd initiative.
Okay.
I'm going first.
I know. So I'm assuming. Well, we'll see. We'll
see
what you do.
Rating 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So knock your ambience down 1.
It's risky, but I'm gonna take the jeweler.
Yeah, if you're gonna lose on initiative, it's kind of might as well just rush into. So I don't have to rush into character choice. So then I have a couple of options over here. And what I think I'm gonna do either push, I'm gonna do this and get that point. Points are good.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. With this power, I can take that 5.
That's all you get, though.
Yep. That goes in the middle, and the 5 gets me a +3 token. I'll just put this here.
Alright, I have 1 over there, and I have 1 cylinder hanging around over here. Oh, I realize that doesn't make a lot of sense. Because now I'm going to have an ambience that I waste either way. Oh well. I'd rather go here. I'd rather get this out of the negative. I'm not too worried about what my cooldown is.
I'm going to use the jeweler to take this. I can break symmetry, so I'm going to put it there instead of a 4.
Alright. And I'm going to waste 1 happiness, but at least I get a push on those.
I think I'm going to hit Mr. William here. And which track do I want to try to get out of soon? Let's do the blue track.
Okay, you got these left as well.
I do. This seems like a good idea.
Yep, and then you get 1 hat.
I will... Oh, I can't use ones that have been used already.
Correct.
Oh, that's sad.
That's why I did them first. Those are community. Your board is not, so keep that in mind.
So how did hats work?
You put it above the leftmost.
And I just take it from there, or the discard?
You take it from the ones that are in the normal pile. So you can take a 2 and it'll get you... Take a 2, put it above your 4, that'll get you a point.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm assuming at the end of the game.
Yeah, at the end of the game you score that. Alright, so...
I don't know how I'm feeling about my position right now after 2 rounds.
So then we do the ambience. You
I
lose a
go
track.
back.
I gain 1 ambience point. Ambience resets. There's no dress rehearsal. We then do maintenance, so we clean everything up. And then we do cooldown.
What is this sphere doing?
That's initiative.
Okay.
You did earn it at some point. So take your green. Oh, I never recruited. I should.
You don't have to.
Yes, but I would at least take an actor. But I think
I didn't recruit. No, I did recruit. I recruited the jeweler.
You know what? I kind of hate to undo so much, but I completely forgot about this. I'm gonna do that, and instead of taking that push on blue, I'm gonna take that push on red, and I'm gonna grab one of these 2s was in there, I assure you, and I'm gonna put that on Puck here. That would have made a lot more sense. So what I just did, I just completely brain farted that. All right. And none of that would have interfered with you because you took the first character.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't you on second space?
I lost one.
Oh, you lost
because
one.
of ambiance.
And that was the only place you could lose it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's look what the new things do before we do cooldown. So he lets you get gold that much, and I actually gotta put the rest of the pieces out there. Let's see.
But it costs 3 spheres to get you gold.
Lord Chamberlain, gain money and take the top card of this deck for 1 cylinder.
Do you have to play it?
Yes, you have to play it as not a. But if you do 2, you get to look through the entire deck and take your favorite.
Okay.
Just shuffle it when you're done. It doesn't say that. Anyway, here, this both of these are going to be the same, and obviously that's take a piece. But what's this guy called? It's not the merchant. Why do I not see him? The answer is probably he's the architect. He's the one who interacts with this.
Okay.
So the way this works is you take one of those set pieces. You put it on here, bottom to top. You get the points and you cover them, obviously. But every time you place a piece on here, you get all the pieces on there. So you score the benefits multiple times.
Okay.
And there's 2 points to be had there. Okay, so let's fill these out. There's some high values. Not that... Okay, so now you can engage in setting up your cooldown.
So I did 3 pieces last time, which means I have to cool down 2, but I hit that, so I only have to cool down 1.
Correct. I also only have to cool down 1.
What is this, round 3?
This would be round 3 right now, yes. Well, this is still...
That would have advanced to round 3.
Yeah, that would have advanced to round 3.
I do not like where I am sitting right now. I'll do Shakespeare.
Looking around. The shake of distraction. Just realized I'm gonna close those out. Anyway. Three.
4.
I'm still first. So let's see here. Mostly there's a number of these that I like. And then the question is, do I try to take that gold out from under you first, giving up initiative on ties? Or do I sit back and try to use this? Let's see here. But I think if I'm going to have the set builder, go ahead and knock your initiative down 1. Not my initiative. Oh, not initiative. Go ahead and knock your ambience down 1. And then I need to figure out where in the world I want to put these. I think looking at the board, how many of those have we seen? There are not. Even though that's the only one that's presently available, it's still really risky.
I'm going to use this plus a +3 to make 7. I'm going to take a 4 and a 3. Put those both on Lady Macbeth. When does this trigger?
During rehearsal, end of rounds 4 and 6.
But I get the points now.
You get the 8 to 10, so you get the coin and you get
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 2 points. Did you give me 2 points?
Is that 11? 4, 4, 3? No. Take 1 more point, please. Because I thought you were at 10, because math is hard.
No. Right? 8, 9, 10,
4,
11.
4, 3? Yeah. 4, 4, 3.
So I'm at 11, so I get 2 points.
There. It's a snake track.
Snake track!
Okay.
Fooled by the snake track once again. So I have all of this round and all of next round to try to get out of track jail.
So I'm looking around here. And I'm thinking, do I even want to recruit this round? Anyway, you have obviously locked that in. And on top of that, what else is meaningful for me to do right now? What are my good moves? And I'm not 100% sure at this point. What are my good moves? I don't think I want to go card hunting. Do I want to take that gold? I might. But I also might want to see how this works out. Those are both viable. Those are both very viable options. I don't know. I don't think. I kind of want to put exactly one thing on there at some point. But I do have the ability to take a lot of pieces. There's tough choices, right?
Mm-hmm. That is gone. I spent that.
I hate tough choices. Why do I play Euro games? Terrible decision on my part, honestly. Man, I do want to do one of these. I just don't take the gold. That's such a tough choice.
You can't.
With this, I can.
Oh, you do have 2. Okay.
Yes, that's why I put down 2, because I knew 2 down here would give me a lot of leverage. I think that I am gonna take the gold.
Okay. Then I will set dress and I will take the 2 remaining pieces. This 2 gives me $1. This 4. Where do I want to put the 4? Okay. It has to be symmetric either way, but that's going to get my ambiance up too.
I'm going to recruit the handyman. Is the ambiance phase before the dress rehearsal phase or after? Before. Mostly I have one of the cards that I can play during the ambiance phase. That's kind of giving things away, but it could matter.
I'm going to take 4 money from the queen.
Okay, I think I'm going to look around. And I'm going to, now that I have that craftsman, I'm going to have 5 points to spend over here. And I think I am going to distribute these here. Like so.
I'm going to use Lady Macbeth to go up 1 on this track.
Okay, I'm going to go up 2 on this track. And you still have 1 cylinder and 1 recruit. But you can spend the recruit to bump this up to 2 cylinders if it makes sense.
I think I'll do that on this caretaker guy.
Just put the cylinder on.
So I get 2 money. Let's turn this in.
And your favorite card from the entire deck. Which means you could still profit.
Which is nice because everyone's paid up right now. It's a bear.
It's a bear.
I'm going to take a dressmaker. I may regret that later.
It only cost you a net of 1 money though, so.
A little low on money. Anyway, I think I'm ready.
Okay, we're in ambience.
Do you have any action?
No, I've been done.
I get $1.
I get to push up 1 track. It's actually going to be blue.
Reset.
Oh, what am I doing? I had that. I had those 3. I'm being dumb and I'm messing that up.
Looks like this is your discard over here.
The set pieces have
Does this protect you from an attack?
That makes everybody else lose money.
Ah. Rude.
Mm-hmm. You get the other deck, yeah, thank you.
Okay, we've seen that guy. Where am I taking these stage pieces from? Is that just from the top?
I would presume so. Let me look at that guy. Merchant. Yep, just one of the normal ones.
Okay.
And then this guy on the bottom, the double.
This is the new one.
You may immediately activate 1 actor, even if that actor is not empty, and that causes your initiative disc to get placed.
Okay.
Alright, so I mean my...
So for cooldown, I did 4, so I have to cool down 3. I'm definitely cooling down Lady Macbeth. I don't see myself using her this turn. I'm going to cool down the Queen. I got to cool down one more. Stage pieces are looking okay. No gold this turn. I'm going to cool down the worst, the not Jack of all trades, the craftsman, I think he's called. Okay.
So I could actually... Oh, she should be...
And this is round 4. We will be doing I forget what it's called, but a scoring.
A dress rehearsal?
Yes, that's what they called it. This fires before the dress rehearsal, right?
Well, it fires during the dress rehearsal, but before the tracks evaluate.
Yes, that's the big thing. Mostly I'm going to be relying on that to tip me over quite a bit. Oh, okay, so I want one of those. I want one of those. I want that. Can I live without other actions? I'm obviously not going to be using the gold guy this time because there's no gold to grab. So that's probably one I'm going to hold back.
Yeah, now the expansion does make it thinkier. I'll give it that. I'm not done yet. I'm getting close, but I'm not done yet.
You only have to pay the guys at the end of the game, right?
Yep. I'm still going first. Which works out well for me because I can just raid all the pieces again. So I need a 1 and a 3 for sure, so you can bop down 1 ambience. I actually have 5 points left.
First stage?
No, this should be 1 too. Yeah, because I have, this is an 8 and I have the guy that gives me +1. So I have 9. So that was 1 and a 3, and I have 5 points left, which is going to be a 4 and a 1, covering up 2 more points. There we go.
Okay. Well. I should take costumes, but I have to think about how I want to distribute things. We have 6 points in costumes. Five doesn't give you anything.
Well, it clears off the card.
Mm-hmm.
But at the point you're doing 5, you might as well do 3, since that's available.
What?
If you're gonna dress someone at level 5, you might as well dress them with 3 1s.
Yeah, that's true.
To send them out there in a barrel.
But I mean, besides the fact it keeps you from getting the 3.
I don't have, the only thing I have on my board is a. Oh, this is actually worth 2 points. Yeah. So this one's I thought this was worth 2. Like, take a 2, but that does actually take 2 points worth of crafting. But I can't boost it with the craftsman. So if you take all the 1s, it does block me from using Juliet. Is that a goal? I don't know. I only have 1 more cylinder left.
I'm just going to take all 3 of these 2s because I have that guy I got earlier, so I can take that 2 as well.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
So Oh, except
you can't.
symmetry, but I can put the 2 in the middle, right?
Yep.
And then I can put the third 2 on top, and that doesn't break my symmetry. Yep. So that's
there's only
$3.
there's only 1 2 left, so putting it in the corner is maybe not the best. Okay, well that does.
Did you get me my point?
I did not. 1 point?
Yeah, for covering up the candle.
I did not anticipate that. So that leaves me over here in a interesting scenario as well. This guy has, yeah, that is going to result in some limitations over there. So I probably, and then that will have taken the initiative. So I am going to need to recruit here in order to actually get some mileage out of stuff.
Okay. I haven't, yeah, that's supposed to be here. Because I haven't costumed yet, so staged. Did I costume? No, because there's 6 left. There's 6 costumes every round, right?
That might not even be worth doing. I might just have to eat things. I don't know that he's even given my options. I'm not sure that's what I do. So instead of doing that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna come down here, take this, and I'm gonna activate Puck. Sorry for the undo, I just realized that wasn't a smart.
So that's activate a 1 money character.
Yeah, 1 cylinder, 1 money character.
I'm just gonna do this right now.
Yeah, so now I got 2 dead cylinders, so good job.
That seems like a good move. Okay, I just made what I thought looked like a good move.
No, I mean, I'm not...
But there's 6 costume pieces per round in 2-player, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I just forgot to take that cylinder off last time.
So, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna push red. I'm gonna acquire 2 money worth of costume pieces. This will get me $2. And the bard's gonna get a little closer himself.
Okay, I'm gonna take costume pieces. I have 6 points. I'm gonna take a 5 and a 1, I think. I'll probably put those both on Shakespeare. No, we'll put them on Falstaff. So that's 6. So any other costume piece will at least get me $2.
Okay.
You're probably, well, you...
It's do I want to recruit? And if I mean, I do want to recruit, but I don't want to recruit anybody I have to actually pay.
Okay, we're going to lose a point there no matter what I do, but we're going to push me up 2 on yellow so that when Lady Macbeth hits, I'll at least be not losing 2 points. Your turn.
Those guys don't, there's no pieces left, so
okay.
Those guys are dead.
Then I will push up my ambiance to not hurting me.
I didn't anticipate you taking all those pieces, so good move. Are you all set?
I am all set.
Okay, I'm gonna spend this at the beginning of the ambiance phase to take 6 value from the discard and complete these guys, and that'll get me. I had 1 money floating around. Where'd it go? Well, I had, wherever it went, I had 1 money floating around, and I earned 4 money for those 2 guys. And yeah, you may take from the discard pile. Then for ambiance, I get a point.
I get a money for ambiance. I feel like you're in a really good position to win right now.
You made a really good move that turn, though. You stranded 2 of my guys that I could have used down here to get more money. So
okay, so what's next?
Should be the dress rehearsal time before we do anything else.
I'm gonna start just cleaning these guys up.
So
I didn't recruit last turn, but I didn't want to.
Well, you might want to remember that you get that. You might want to remember that you have to put 1. That you only have 1 fewer cooldown. Anyway, during
yes,
dress rehearsal, so first is, anything that's got a complete costume, and I bump up 1 on every track.
Me too.
That's just because of your...
That's because of Lady Macbeth.
Just your 1 singular costume gets completed. Alright, so I get 3 money. You lose a point. I suppose... Does it matter? No, but I am curious what happens. The player at the bottom of the pile wins ties.
Okay, so Feldstack?
Feldstack. So I do get 2, you get 1, and then down here it's neutral.
Oh, the ribbons score every turn, too.
Well, not every turn, but they score twice.
They score twice, yes. That's really what I meant.
So, you are at... Did you... I feel like I messed something up, because you were at... I have yours marked as 11 here. Can I get a clip and triple check and make sure I didn't mess anything up? I might have messed up the scores I entered.
Oh, the ribbons.
If I go back about 2 minutes ago.
I lost a point, so...
You lost and you gained, so I might have entered something wrong for you. So you were at 9, you gained a point, but then you lost a point. I gained 2. Okay, so I just think I have these numbers entered wrong. Everything. That or somebody messed up the snake, which don't do that. All right, so let's clean these up. We'll triple check this bit. We'll triple check the video.
Oh, it's not that big of a deal.
All right, here we go.
It's a bear.
It is a bear.
It's a bear.
Now, we've only seen one of the 5s so far. Okay, so I have to cool down 1, you have to cool down to 2. And I'm just not thinking that I'm going to be using Juliet this turn. He's a bear.
We'll do this. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Get this to
here. You know, I'm kind of looking like...
Take a look at these real quick.
There isn't just all that much value there.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pretty protected unless you buy a jeweler. I don't have to worry about grabbing that 3 right away. I am enjoying the expansion so far, by the way.
It's quite thinky, actually. All right.
And this is round 5?
This is round 5. Okay, I got 5 points on the craftsman. I believe I can split the craftsman across both types, right?
I've never done that, so I have no clue.
I'll triple check. Set dresser, handyman. Yeah, take both at once. So that means I want this 1, because that's a point. Then I have...
Moving your point.
Then I have 4 left. And I guess I have an extra up there, and I'd rather fill the extra. The only reason for me not or to fill these spaces in is there's an end of game bonus card, and there's also so that you don't punish me with the loss of ambiance. But that's my turn. And because I used a character, I take initiative.
I'm gonna go here, take a 5, put it here, get a point and a +3 token.
It's just the 1 5 for now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am going to come over here and take a 3.
Okay, I am going to use this plus the +3 to have 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put a 2 here. I'm just going to complete him now so I don't forget it. 5, 6, 7, 8, which gets me 1 point, which it looks like you got me, and a $1.
My numbers are not keeping up to date.
And then I'm probably just going to put these last 2 on Billy.
I think that's your only option, TBH. Mm-hmm. Looking around at the remaining cards, and it's like, do those benefit me sufficiently to want to bother? Anyway, I'm going to come over here, move 2 onto this guy, move your ambiance down 1, and I get a point. If that stays up there, we both lose an ambiance, by the way.
Well, the problem is I can't take it.
You have 1 space you could put it. Oh, but you may not have any actions with which to do it.
I don't have any actions with which to take it. So it's highly likely I'm going to be losing a point, but at least we'll both lose a point.
Well, I'll lose a track.
I'm just going to use the jeweler now. I'm going to put that here. That's 6, 7, 8. That's another point. And 1 more money. I have 4 money, so recruiting might be a good idea.
I'm just kind of like, do any of those guys interest me in the slightest? And I don't think they do. I've got another cylinder here. My money situation is not bad. We're gonna take this and I'm gonna go fishing for points. Nope. Okay, I need to look at the manual. Oh, I need to look at the supplement if you'd be so kind. Well, it's not that one.
I'm gonna make these all pretty while you're thinking.
You haven't recruited yet.
I have not recruited yet.
That is definitely my safer play right now.
What'd you do?
Took a card.
I see.
I chose.
I'm going to use my recruitment plus this to take
2, 3.
3.
Okay.
We'll take the 3. My only legal place for that right now is here.
This goes on your that goes on your back stage.
Ah.
Which gets you a point.
But it does even us up at the ambiance.
Alright. Then...
So do these just stay on here permanently?
So what happens on this is you build up, but every time you put one on, you get everything on here again. So it's cumulative. You
get... By everything on there, you mean the benefit?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you put another thing on there, you hit me for another ambience loss.
Got it.
And if you fill
it
up...
But we can't this turn because they're both full right now.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna recruit the bear.
Yes, well, what's the 0 again?
It means that before anyone takes any actions, I get to take 1 action. And which might mean I get to take 2 actions in a row at the beginning of the turn.
We're gonna go with Bill here. We're gonna go... It doesn't matter because I'm gonna put it down to 1 again. We'll go 1 and 1, but that blue's gonna come back real quick.
I am done. I'm out of things I can do.
Me too.
Okay, my ambience is gonna lose this one.
My ambience is gonna lose this one.
Alright, so I think we just clean up now.
Yep.
And one more round.
What?
So we're almost done.
We are almost done.
If you want to deal with the decks.
Sure. 3, 4.
Some high value costume pieces, you might say.
2, 3, and 4, and I have no idea what this guy does. A penny to not lose a point? To not lose a point? We'll have to look that up.
Check that. I actually want to check something too in turn because it might matter.
Anyway, I have to cool down 3 people this turn.
I had to check how the order goes on.
This is the last round.
Yeah, I had initiative on turn 4. That mattered because of the order in which we resolved things.
You know what I don't want to cool down? My jeweler. I'll cool down this guy for sure. I think I'm okay with cooling down Shakespeare. Stagehands.
Okay, yeah.
I'll cool down this stagehand.
Okay, the guy with the candle. The guy with the candle. During a rehearsal, for each track, the player can pay... So you recruit that, it comes over here. It doesn't cost you anything to own it, but then you can avoid the candle penalties over there. I
could have used that. If it came up earlier, I could have used that, but...
I gotta pick a cooldown. I don't want to cool either of these down, but I guess it's probably going to be this one is better for me. Let's see here. Can do that. There's not a lot of deck left. Let's see here. Just like, would I? If I had that option, would I even? I'm not sure that I would even.
I'm going max bananas.
Okay, so I get a bear action, and then I get to go first. That's how that works.
Yeah, that is. Maybe I should have, but oh well.
So I guess my first thing here is that I'm going to put you in the poorhouse. Those both activate, so you lose all your ambiance.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Then I have to choose what to do here. Just tough decisions right now. And I think I'm gonna... Am I gonna take that now? I'm gonna take a 5er here. That'll get me 2 points because he's at 12. Which is unfortunately one short of the 3 points. That's my bonus action and then my actual first action.
Okay, I am going to take... No, I gotta think for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna take the gold and I'm gonna put it here.
Okay. I'm gonna recruit Mercutio here.
I'm gonna recruit this stagehand.
Alright, I'm gonna use Juliet, who gets me a push on red, and then gets me 2 costume pieces, which will go over here, and get me a one-time push on yellow.
I am going to use the guy I just recruited. I have 8 points in stage. I definitely want 5. I can take those 2. So 5.
I'm just trying to see how your costumes look.
I do need 1 more money, so I should take a 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to take the 5. That gets me a +3. And then I'm going to take 6, 7, 8. That gets me a money and a point, which I'm just going to throw this in. Dude is paid for himself.
Okay, I am going to take...
You know what? For point's sake, I'm going to swap these 2 because theoretically I could put that 1 in. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. It doesn't change anything. Except for symmetry purposes, even though I don't think I'm going to take any more stage pieces. Yeah, but in the unlikely event, I take more stage pieces.
So I think my best move here is going to be that one. All my workers are paid for. So I'm going to take 2, and I'm going to do 2 on blue. So you have 1 in each, and a yellow.
Right now I have a red, a yellow, and 1 in each.
Okay, I gotta actually think about this then, because...
Did you just move it? No.
I moved that blue one back 2 spaces, because I've got 1 in each and a yellow. You don't have Shakespeare available. You do have Lady Macbeth available. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go one here and one there. And there's good reasons for that.
I'm gonna gamble on an end of game card.
I did that.
Maybe I'll get a point or two.
I did actually manage to make mine, but I had to work for it.
But I'm not entirely sure on this iconography.
So you need the supplement.
Yep. I do.
No, you need the supplement. I'm sorry. I just grabbed the wrong thing.
Ooh, can I make that by the end of the game? I don't think I can, unfortunately.
I know I saw the one that was pay a ton of money for your guys, so I know that's buried.
Ooh, if this means what I think it does. I think this is a new one though, because let me triple check.
There's only one new one that is not end of game. And the new one that's not end of game is a duplicate of another card.
Well, let me see. Okay, yeah, okay. Mostly I need to know what this does and when it happens.
If it looks like this,
of the ambiance phase.
Which is not going to be a direct point scorer, but it's gonna if it gives you an opportunity to score more points elsewhere.
It might. And then what's this last one?
We are in the reading the manual phase of the game. Welcome to Euro games.
That doesn't do anything. I think this is the only one that has any chance of giving me a point. So I'm going to take it.
Okay. Bury the other two. I'm going to gain one ambiance and one feather. That feather will be on blue.
Okay.
And with that, I have nothing left to do.
Yeah, my problem is maybe I should have taken an actor, but I can't recruit twice. So I should have left one of these over there, because I'm going to have stuff I can't do. But I can take Lady Macbeth. I'm going to take that on blue, because my second blue feather will tip me over into a guaranteed 1 point. Back to you.
I'm out of things.
And I think I was dumb, and I can't actually do anything with this.
You can get 6 costume pieces, but you don't have any.
But I don't have anyone to put costumes on. So I did not think my cunning plan all the way through. So that's just going to die, and the +3. So unfortunately, I did not play that well. I probably should have taken an actor instead of that, but maybe not. I don't know.
And you can't fish things out of the discard with... it doesn't matter, you know where to put it.
No, I don't have a seamstress.
You have nowhere to put it, that's the problem. Anyway.
Okay, so I think that has to be the end for me. So ambiance happens next.
If I get a coin,
I lose a point.
You lose a point.
But I'm going to use this, and I'm going to...
Actually, that happens before you lose the point, but
it
doesn't matter.
And I'm going to put this here.
Okay. I was first on initiative track because I always forget to do that, but I used a character before you had a turn. So I'm gonna have one of each, and then I have one white one, which is the extra, which I'm gonna put on the blue track to get up into 2 points.
I have 2 reds, which gets me money. I have 2 yellows, which is not gonna put me in first, and I have 1 blue, which is gonna get me a point in the end.
You have to actually get on top of me and get ahead in order to take that.
Yep.
All right, so I collect 3 money, and you get 1. Just tiebreaker. I got 2 points here to your 1, and 2 points there to your 1. So we're at 21-15.
I think you got this one. I misplayed the last turn, unfortunately.
End game points, I have the 1 gold.
Any gold is 1 point,
Yep.
right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 golds.
Yeah, so you can't pretend those don't exist. Then you had a hat, right?
Yep, 1 hat.
And then I know that I have 4 actors. I sure hope this is the actor card, but I have.
Is the bear an act? Yeah, the bear is.
The bear is an actor. It's got a costume.
I'm assuming it's any actor, not those specific actors.
It is,
because that would be really hard to get those specific actors.
I looked at those cards and I freaked out a bit. Any 3 actors.
Yep,
any
okay.
4 actors.
That makes sense. I think the iconography could have been a little clearer there.
So that puts me at 24. Do you have any other... Did your card do... No, you already used the card.
Yep. And I'm all paid for, so I don't lose any points.
Yes, I also paid for every...
So that's it. 20 to 24. That's not too bad.
It didn't radically change the score
The
outcome.
thing
I thought the extra actions were going to up the score a lot. It really didn't.
The thing is, I should have gotten another actor because I probably could have... I don't think I would have won, but I probably could have squeaked out 2 more points and been a lot closer if I had played that last turn better. I needed 1 more actor. I really did.
What did you take instead?
The stagehand, which got me a +5 I didn't use and 1 point. So taking an actor would have been better.
Like one, maybe this one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if you can use that if your ambiance is bottomed out, but maybe you can. I don't know that I'd stop you, and you had the money for it, so.
So other than misplaying the last turn, I think I did pretty good. I like it better with the expansion.
I mean, you did a good job. You shut me out of 2 discs over here.
Yeah,
I know you lost a couple.
I was pretty proud of that.
I didn't anticipate you building your set there. That's on me, obviously, but that was a good move on your part. I didn't realize you were going to drain all the sets, or obviously I would have put more cylinders down. I'm just making
What's
sure.
What's funny is I paid for a lot of my stuff with 2 set pieces. That's 6 of my money right there. And then I hit the queen a few times. That was good. I like the expansion. What do you think of the expansion?
No,
I think it adds a lot.
I like the fact that the expansion incentivizes you to... Like, the cooldown incentivizes you to not use all your discs, obviously. But you start getting enough characters that you don't run into that problem anymore.
Yeah.
But that, like, you have enough stuff to do all the time. But this actually gives you an incentive, and it offsets the cost of bidding low, so it encourages you to actually bid low, because it...
Exactly.
I mean, these aren't as good as these.
No.
But they're not a bad consolation prize.
You're not just... Like, remember last game when I really wanted to go first, so I only did 2 workers, and I feel like that tipped the game, because you did 4 workers on the same... Or 4 or 5 workers on the same turn, and I felt like that really put me behind. I feel like this would have balanced that a lot more.
Did 2 workers... I did only 2 workers like twice. Although one time you punished me real bad on that one.
I don't see myself playing this without the expansion again.
I mean, I totally would. Just because it's got some more stuff. I don't know how much I care about this.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this either.
The only way to fill it up is to hit like every one of those cards.
Yeah, and he does come up pretty frequently. We saw him 4 or 5 times.
Well, there's probably oh no, I think there's only the 4. We saw all of them.
So you have to hit it every time to get that second. That's probably the weakest part, I think.
But all in all, yeah, I did really like the expansion. So glad it was in the box. However, I got it.